Take a deep breath with me, okay? No one is breathing today on purpose. So take a deep breath in and come up and relax. Okay? Another breath. Relax. Exhale. One more. And exhale out, okay? And I thank you for joining me today. I am in the laboratory today, and turn that down. I am inside of my lavatory, the sanctuary. I'm at Heaven on Earth Healing Sanctuary. This is where they're all going down and providing health and healing, ancient remedies, okay? Non-traditional type stuff. And I just wanted to check in with you all to give you the greetings, first of all, and remind you that your health is your only wealth. You know, your health is your only wealth. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care how many houses, cars, material things. It is your health that is the most important thing. Because without it, all the material things really don't matter. And I just want to talk to you today because it's heavy on my mind. You know, it's a heaviness in this world right now taking place that I've never seen the likes, and most people I know have said we've never experienced this before. And we're really gonna have to take another approach to life if we want to live a peaceful life. You are existing, but living, that's a whole nother ball game. All right. And we have to reverse. We got to turn around. We got to turn it around in order to live. And I'm glad you can join me. So I'm having my Black Moses tea. If you don't know, you better ask me about it. And I'm telling you, you better ask me about this tea right now because it is delicious, first of all. And it's healing for the body. Go get you a cup of tea too, and we can have some tea together. All right, because it's tea time with Black Moses tea, and it's all about holistic health and healing in 2023, and just restoring our lives, restoring our health is very, very important, regardless to the damage that has been done. Okay. And I wanted to just talk to you about changing your mind. You know, changing your mind about what you're doing. It's not working for a lot of you. It really isn't. hmm So, changing your mind is going to be real necessary in order for survival for the next part of this journey, because we're in the next phase right now and we're in the next part of the journey, and you can't do it 2022 no more way. That's not working. It didn't work then, and it's doggone sure it's not going to work now. So we are in a transition. It's a shift that literally has taken place. Literally has taken place. The earth is not even in the same position anymore. That's why a week, it seemed like a day, 2 days. It's just coming so fast. It's like, what? It was just Friday. It was just Friday. I just did my radio show Friday, and it's here again. It's like, what? What is going on? It's just happening. It's spinning at um a faster rate right now, and you still on slow time. So I just wanted to say to us, fam, that wait a minute here. I want to push this over. I'm just saying that our health is our only wealth, and you're wealth, and you are worth it. You are really, really worth it. A lot of us are self-imposing trauma addicts. I've come to the realization as I begin to just observe from outside looking in. All right, as an herbalist, just as a person who loves nature, you know, and off grid, being off grid. It is so, the peace of being off grid and away from all of this noise is, I can't even explain it. You don't need blood pressure medication. You don't need any type of medications, really. So I say that to say this. We are going to have to do something different in order to be in a harmonious state. Our equilibrium is off. The eating is off. Okay? Sleeping is off. Relationships are off. The money off. The health is off. Everything is off right now. It's not adding up. And a lot of us are having difficulties just surviving. You just living to catch up. You are living in survival mode. I don't want to be living in no survival mode every day, all day. That is painful and a detriment to your health. And some of us are used to always being in charge, always taking a lead, and always overcoming and being the strong person and taking the hit for the house, the team, everybody. But that is not going to work this year. It's just not. So I say that to say this. I'm having some Black Moses tea. It's an underground railroad, baby. Nah, it's a fifth dimension frequency. It is definitely a straight up exodus up out of this here, okay? So, that's my health. It's my medicine. I'm drinking my medicine. I'm eating my medicine. I'm living my medicine. I'm breathing my medicine. I'm thinking my medicine. You know, it is so difficult to stay in a peaceful frequency when you are around other energies, loved ones, work, school, church, mosque, just name it. It is difficult for you to stay at peace. You know, some people, you know what? They be the reason why you're going to hell. Because of them people, boy, I tell you, they make you go to hell every time, don't they? Because you cussing them out in your mind and you sitting in the church, boy. You up in the church cussing out in your head. That no good so and such and look at her. She ain't about nothing. No, not even that. You text it. Y'all stop playing with me. No. You texting in church. You know you ain't right. You texting in the Mars. You know you ain't right. We've all done it. Stop playing with me. I'm the only one going to hell, folks, right? Girl, did you look at that fool? Girl, and the preacher. Nigga ain't about nothing. You see what I'm saying? That's not peace. That's not a peace of mind. That's not gonna get you um, into a homeostasis in your body, because the mind, the brain, the thoughts, your thoughts control, all right, everything that's going on in our lives, all right, in our minds. So we're gonna have to change our thoughts. You don't have to speak it. You don't have to ever say anything. You know, if you're sitting there thinking it, you're holding on to grudges. You're holding on to toxic trauma, drama in your lives. You're holding on to something that turns into cancer, diabetes. Just keep on naming it. Heart problems, high blood pressure. You're on all of these meds. You're on a lot of medications because you're holding on to it. What in you is blocking, constricting your blood flow that you have high blood pressure? You tell me what it is. It's a constriction. That means your blood is not flowing freely throughout your body. The circulation is not happening because there's a blockage. There's a blockage somewhere, and it's in your mind. It's in your heart. You're holding on to things. You're holding on to something that's constricting your will. So remember this. Anything you hold on to turns into disease. Anything you hold on to, even if it's justified. Even if it's justified. If you hold it, it's going to turn into disease. So we constipate it with pain, trauma, relationships, all of these thoughts in our heads. And sometimes it's just you. You're thinking things that ain't nobody care about. Person don't even care about what you doing, and you think they care. She looking at me. They gonna do this to me. They gonna be doing that. Don't nobody care about you. You the only one experiencing it in your head. So we are gonna have to now begin. Start writing stuff down. Get it out your head. Okay? Start putting it on paper. Okay? Yeah, put it on paper. So I'm gonna talk today about my mighty big and bad. Y'all know what I'm gonna say, right? Cayenne pepper. This is my friend. I got a big thing of it too. You see that? I got a lot of that cayenne pepper. This right here, you need to have in your survival kit. You need to have spices. You need to have certain things in your survival kit. Cayenne pepper is one of them. This is very medicinal. It has been highly researched. Okay, you can't even overuse this right here. And for any heart condition, hyper, whichever one, this cayenne pepper will help to regulate your heart, help to strengthen your heart muscles. Everybody's having heart attacks. Why are you having heart attacks? Why is the heart weakening? Because it's a matter of the heart, man. It's a matter of the heart. We dealing with a lot of things. But these medications are weakening the heart. You don't know what the interference is with the vaccine with your medications are, because it hasn't been tested. It hasn't been. You are the trial. Okay? I don't want to say it, but you the test dummy. I mean, hey. But it is what it is. But I bring you good news. There's a way out of no way. There's a way out of no way. All right? And you You're going to have to do the work. It's not going to be easy. The way out of no way is never easy. That means you have to dig through concrete on one side and come out on the other. That's hard to do. But there is a way. There is a way. So I'm talking about this cayenne pepper today. And I use this in everything. I use this in my food. I use this in my tea. I don't eat food really without cayenne pepper. I sprinkle it on. I'll put a little bit in the food when I'm cooking it, but I usually just sprinkle it on after. Um, and this will help to break down what you're eating so that it comes out of the body. It gets out of the body, break down all the fats, break down all that meat, break down all of the starches. Okay, all that sugar, everything is clogging up your arteries. The cayenne pepper is a blood thinner. It will go through you like a daggone, like the Drano. Once you start ingesting the cayenne pepper, you're gonna start, mucus is gonna start coming up. And people are like, well, mucus, I drink that. I'm using cayenne pepper. That's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to clear your arteries. And that's what it does. It stops heart attacks in their tracks. Okay? Heart attacks. It stops them because it opens up your vessels like that. And you're going to begin to expel mucus in the body. And that's what you need to get out. It's the mucus that is causing you pain. You got pain in your joints. That's mucus. That's inflammation in the body. Inflammation in the body. That's mucus. Okay? You got eye problems. It's mucus. Whatever it is. It's mucus in the body. Your lymphatic system is stagnant. It's not moving out this waste because it's being overloaded with everything that's going in your mouth. Okay? Everything that's going in your mouth is being overloaded. Every time you pop this and that and them Doritos and all of that stuff, it has stuff in it. It has chemicals in it. Them chemicals in it is interfering with your medications that you don't even know about. So, this cayenne pepper is big, bad, and bold. And some of the main compound in the cayenne pepper is capsaicin. Okay, so the capsaicin is that thing that gives it is hot to the heat. Okay, all right, it's hot to the heat, and we're gonna have to do better, fam. We are going to have to do better at what it is we are doing because we're not doing life right, and it's beating the hell out of us. It's beating you up like daggone. What's his name? Beat up. What's the name? In daggone ring, whoever that was. Okay. So it stimulates the heart. It's going to help you with digestion. Very, very important. It's going to help you with your digestion. It also helps to heal ulcers. You think it's going to irritate your ulcer? No, it's going to help to heal it. Why is it going to heal ulcers? Because it stops bleeding. You got internal bleeding. You got something in you that's bleeding, that's wrong. You start ingesting your cayenne pepper. Your doctor's going to give you all this other stuff. All these other things. That's what they do. They write out prescriptions. Okay? That's a part of it to get, the death game. All right? So it stops bleeding. If you get cut, you can take the cayenne pepper and you can put that cayenne pepper on inside the wound and it will stop the bleeding. Okay? This is medicinal. You can use it for first aid. First aid is very, very powerful. It reduces something called substance P. Now, substance P is that like neurotransmitter that sends the signal to your brain to let you know, ouch, I'm in pain. So what that does is the cayenne pepper helps to cancel that out. So it gets rid of inflammation. It gets rid of pain. It helps you to reduce pain. All right. It helps with psoriasis. It helps with post-surgical pain, shingles, nerve damage. Diabetics is helping with that. It helps you with weight loss. It helps to stabilize your blood pressure. It's going to help to stabilize your blood pressure for you. It's open up your arteries. Okay? Cayenne pepper can be used as a poultice on wounds. Like I told you, you can use it as a poultice on wounds. You could put it on the wound. Okay? Get cut, you could add the cayenne pepper to it. I believe in World War II, I believe, hold up, yeah, they did use cayenne pepper on the battlefield. I believe. And it's just something that is natural. It doesn't have side effects. The only side effects that it will have is that if you eat too much, you know, at one time, I'm not gonna put a spoonful of cayenne pepper in my mouth. It's gonna get your mouth gonna get hot, okay? But I'd rather the heat and live. You know, it's keeping my arteries open. It's killing all of these germs, all this bacteria within us. So it's also gonna help you with lung congestion, sore muscles, all right, colds and flus. So the overuse of cayenne pepper, like I said, it will be hot to your mouth. And some people can experience maybe a little bit of rapid pulse. Okay, if you're taking all these medications and all of this stuff, you already experiencing something. Your medications, your goal should be, I'm gonna wean myself off of this stuff. You have been on these meds for years, have not had a flush, a medication cleanse. Ask your doctor about that. Ask them about that. You have not had a medication cleanse to flush this stuff out your system. Your system is just barely operating now because it's suppressed by the medications. Okay? So what can cancel out the cayenne pepper is fats and milk, alcohol. And I remember the old folks would say you can drink a little milk if your mouth hot. Go and drink some milk. Y'all better go and drink some milk now, right? So it might neutralize it, the reaction of this cayenne pepper. But we don't need to be dying from heart attacks. We don't need to be dying from heart attacks. I suggest you research every medication that you are taking and read the daggone label. You are not reading the label on your meds. You just taking it. You taking your doctor's word for it. Okay? Let me just tell you something. Your doctors don't even know how to treat you right now. Especially if you have been vaccinated. They don't know what to do. They haven't been prepared. No one prepped them. There were no trials before this. Okay? For them to go off of, they have no idea. They're seeing things they have never seen before and don't know how to treat it. So we are going to have to be wise. And we are going to have to heal ourselves because we won't be going to the doctors. You're not going to be able to go to no hospitals. They shut it down. They showed you how they could shut their medical facility down. And no matter really what was going on, you couldn't even get in the hospital doors. Okay? So we're going to have to go back to the old time ways. Brothers and sisters. Sisters, you're going to have to take some of this. Yeah, Lord, ooh, charge it to my head and not my heart because I sure enough mean well. I do, but y'all know I'm going to tell you like it is. Sisters, you're going to have to take some of this weave up out your head. I'm so serious because this is affecting your medulla oblongata. It's affecting your brain cells. You're not thinking properly. You know, you're not thinking properly. We are going to have to do better. We're going to have to do better. You know, than we are doing right now. It's not all about your weave and your butt, taking pictures with your butt hanging out and your clothes off your back. You know, that's not cool at all. And your children watching this type of foolish example. And you're gonna say, well, these my kids. No, they don't belong to you. We are just the vessels that bring these children forth. They do not belong to us. You don't even know who your children really are. You think you do. Okay? And on that note, this is not dealing with the cayenne pepper, but it's a part of health and healing because we are really in need of a healing mentally and spiritually, because you can work on the outside and do all the regimens you can, but if you do not work on your inner, if you don't work on your spiritual, your mental, this right here gotta come first, man. My mind. If my mind off everything, and I don't like a lot of offness. I really, really don't. So, sisters, we're gonna have to get ourselves in order to come back into our homes. It's not. I'm gonna tell you, it is not a blow or anything at you to start to cook. I ain't cooking nothing. I don't cook. I don't cook. All you do is eat out, eating out at all of these fast food restaurants, eating the foods because you want a big butt. Now that don't make no sense. I'm gonna tell you business now. It don't make no good sense. And brothers, you are gonna also have to step up on your game. All right, you're gonna have to step up on your game because you're getting with sisters having children and your heart is broken because these sisters are not raising your child like kings and queens. And it is breaking your heart to see what's happening in these homes. Mothers, you are not raising your children properly. I'm about to call the roll now. Y'all done got me started. I gotta call the roll on myself and everybody else. But you are not raising your children anymore. You are just tolerating them. You tolerating them. They're in school a lot. Some of you dropping these children off at school before the daggone sun come up and don't pick them up till the sun go down. And then when they get home, they better not say nothing to you. Go on, do your homework, and hopefully you want that done before they get home. And then you're gonna rush and make them some box type meals, macaronis and weenies. I don't know. Something that is not gonna be nourishing to the brain. We are making gods. And a god cannot live on, you know, hot dogs and daggone beans and weenies and macaroni box cheese. They cannot live on that. That does not, our children are malnutrition and you are too. Your cells are not being fed. You are malnutrition. You eating wrong. So you're gonna think wrong. So back to the mothers not raising their children. You're too cute. Hmm? It's more important for you to go get cute. Go get your hair, dress up, and go party. Go drink and go smoke with your friends than it is to take time out with your children. The time you spend with them is just terror. You beating them, okay? Down. You're beating them down. They can't do anything. They're in school all day. And get home, they are locked down. I'm telling y'all to free these children out these daggone trauma boards called your homes. They need to be free. Our children need to get out. They need to run around. Children needs air. Boys need to climb a daggone tree. They need to throw rocks. They don't have ADHD, some of them. They just need to be boys. They're not girls. Okay? And I've seen it over and over in the school system, from working in the school system for over 20 years. You want our girls to be so feminine, doing what our boys to be feminine, doing what the girls do. No, they're not going to do what the girls do. They're not supposed to do that. And when they show and they're displaying, they're drumming on the desk. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you don't want to hear none of that. They can't run. They can't jump. They got to stand in line. They got to do this. They got to sit. They got to do this. Now you got them on meds because they got ADHD now, right? And some of you parents really need to stop. You need to stop your madness because you're getting paid. Some of you getting paid money to put your children on this daggone stuff. You're getting money. You are using your children. You pimping your own children out and killing them. So when they get on these medications and they come into the school, they're like zombies. They can't even think. They cannot learn. They are not learning. They're now not disturbing the class. Okay? Not disturbing the class. Now, I want us to change some things. We got to change some things. Brothers, you're going to have to step up and you're going to have to step up and do what you got to do for your family. You're going to have to, wherever you are. But I'm telling you, this drug thing, and this smoking, and this drinking, this going out to everybody I know. My children, my nephews, my nieces, extended, and everybody else I know. You are smoking your brains away. And now you are disabled. Like really, some of y'all gonna need to apply for some disability. Y'all charge to be here, Dabaha. I swear, 4 gods. 4 gods. 4 of them, whichever one you serve. Huh? Jesus, Allah, Yahweh, Jah. I swear, 4 God. You're going to have to apply for some disability in a minute because you're not doing nothing. You go to work, and after that, you done. You burnt. You go smoke, and it's over. You're not building nothing. You're not interested in nothing. You're not interested in fighting. You're not interested in building anything for yourself, but being that old-time slave, doing the same thing over again. And they have weaponized your weed. Your weed is weaponized. You're not even smoking natural marijuana. It's weaponized, making you docile. Docile. I don't want to see none of y'all smoking around me and drinking like that. I don't want to see it. That's not cute. Because you're not doing nothing with your life. You're wasting your life away. So, we're going to have to put that stuff down, man. You got to be sober in order to fight and win, man. And some of y'all need to stop sleeping with y'all children. Got to be more careful. What do I mean by that? Well, literally, some of you do. Okay? This ain't where this is not right. This pedophilia thing that is becoming law and natural for adults to be with children, that's not our world. I don't support that. That's not our world. That's not my culture. That's not what I am brought. That's not my traditions, my values. And I am against it. Okay? But what I mean is, the person you married to, you go with, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your boo, is a little goddamn child. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. You're sleeping with your child. They need a mom. And that's not you. She need a daddy. And that's not you, brother. That's not you. This is sickening. It really, really is sickening. If you are in a relationship with someone who needs help, they are alcoholic and they are on drugs, they are on crack, you don't have a spouse. I'm sorry to say you don't. And don't you ever tell me that's my husband, that's my wife. You don't have a wife and you don't have a husband. Okay? Because they married to that thing, baby. And until they get help, they can never be a wife to you and never be a husband to you, because a wife is one who is going to help you meet your goals and your obligations in life. So if you don't have any goals and obligations, then you doggone sure don't need one. What you need a wife for? You don't need one. Okay? You messing around with fire. Your husband, he's supposed to be there to support you and to back you and to help you. You're not supposed to be doing all the work, sisters. What kind of sense does that make? Hmm? It don't make sense. I don't care if he grew up and he ain't have a relationship with his mama and it was wrong and he's distraught about it. I don't give a daggone about that. He need to go to find some damn therapy first. Get in a class and figure that out. So the problem is not your spouses, brothers and sisters. The problem is you. Why are you continuing to take the abuse and to live in the trauma? And don't say it's because this is my wife and my husband. No, you are being traumatized. You are being mentally and physically and spiritually abused. And your children are too. They are witnessing the abuse. So we are training up another generation of abusing alcoholic drug addicts. Because they are watching and they are listening to your foolishness. So we got to come in out the rain. The good news is if you're still breathing, there's still time. But it's not no time. There's not a lot of time for you. Whatever you're doing is coming back on you right away today. If I do it today, if I think it right now, it's happening right now to me. So we can reverse. We can reverse the order of things, okay? So I just want to check in for 2022. And I'm here. It's a straight up 2020. Did I say 2022? I will have to get used to it. Y'all know I'm is. But it is a straight up 2023 Exodus movement up out of this. We gotta go. And everybody's not coming with us. Everybody is not. The person laying in your bed might not be coming. Because your book said you're going to take one and leave the other. There's going to be two grinding at the mill. Going to take one and leave the other. Everybody's not coming on this next part of this journey. So we got to get out and we have to come out of the misery, come out of the mindset. Get your house in order. If your house is dirty and it's a wreck, your house is not in order, you cannot. You just not gonna go. You're not gonna operate at your fullest potential. Okay? The clutter represents the clutter in your mind, the clutter in your home, the clutter, the trauma, the drama. Pay attention to our children. So this year I am starting up a 2023 Save the Children movement. We got to save those who we can save. So all of us are going to have to do this because parents are not rearing their children properly. It's going to take aunties and uncles and mentors and different people now to train and raise these children. Somebody's going to have to do it because they are left alone. They are out here by themselves. They're fending for themselves right now. Okay? So I give thanks for this day. I give thanks for this conversation with you. Huh? Drinking my black Moses tight. Yes, I am. Drinking my black Moses tea because it's just new movements. And I'm telling you, the universe is repositioning all of us. He's taking you out of situations. He's placing you in situations. He's moving you. And don't fight the move because there's something for you. All right? We have to be repositioned to do this thing. And just stay focused and stay out of the media. Stop all of this media garbage. Get off of social media, man. You can't do anything on that social media. I mean, if you're going to get in and jump out. Check in, check out. But if you're on there all day with that, you can't, there's no progress there. Social media, okay? Get off the social media. Wanting criticisms about all of our people who, this is sickening to hear my people talking, the disgust that you're bringing on all of our people here. Because, see, the enemy has thrown the rock and hit his hand. And now you pulling the damn trigger on your own. They don't have to lynch nobody in the public square. You doing it on your own people. It's black on black crime. So I want to encourage us all to be united. Some of us are not going, everybody's not going to be on the same page. So find your tribe and get with your tribe and stick with your tribe and figure it out. Everybody should be organizing themselves for famine. How will you survive the famine? Most of you won't because you eat too much. You're eating too much. You full of crap. Like literally. You are full of crap. So step back from the table for a minute. Go on a fast. Try your best. Try your best. Because at the looks of it, a lot won't make it. I mean, when I read 144, that 144,000, not even 144 million. Is 144,000? Or is it 144 million? Whichever. That's not a lot. But I can see how 144,000 is possible at the rate everybody going. So live up. Keep yourself safe, sisters and brothers. Guard your energy field by all means possible. Guard it. Because that is what is taking place right now. I didn't mean this video to go this long because I don't like sometimes watching long videos, and I know you don't even have the time to be watching those long videos because you're busy, you're doing stuff. I know my people are. They're not sitting around watching videos. They are productive people. But I wanted to say to you also, environmentally, to protect yourselves. Protect yourselves from this acid rain that is dropping down on us. The chemtrails is dropping what? Why is it so cold? Do you know why you're getting freak storms in different places? Sometimes it's because of these chemtrails. What is it called? Liquid nitrogen or something? That dry ice type stuff? What you think climate control is? All y'all yelling climate control, we need climate control. Did they ever tell you what they're going to do to control the climate? Nobody has briefed us yet to tell us how they're going to control the climate. But they're controlling it. They're doing it. They are already making snow. Okay? This liquid nitrogen is working from the inside out. It's freezing all our behinds up. So we got to be careful with the elements. Sisters, you are not going to be able to be naked. You are not. I'm telling you, you're not. I'm going to tell you that you're not. You're going to try. And you're going to get something on you watch this year. You're not going to be able to be exposed like that. Cover up your skin. You're not going to be able to get bit by mosquitoes. They infected the mosquitoes. They got mosquitoes out on you. You and I. So protect yourself from it. And make sure your water is clean. Okay? Make sure your water system is intact for what we're about to experience. Make sure you have food on hand. Make sure you have your survival kit in order. It's going to be very, very important that you do. Make sure you can in some food, sisters. Know somebody? Start the canning clubs up again, okay? And we going to start canning some food for the famine. You're not going to be able to be cooking food because that's how bad it's going to be. You're going to have to come out. So all of us who are attached to this matrix like this, your main objective should be making an exodus, stealing your way up out of there. How you getting out of there? You got to come out of there because you're going to suffer if you don't know how to survive without that paycheck. If you can't survive without that paycheck, you're going to suffer because that money is not going to be worth the daggone paper or whatever cloth is printed on. We got to go back to the land and till it. Go back and get some land. You sitting on money and you sitting in. Why are you sitting on money? Use that daggone money while it has a little bit of value because it's not going to have much in the few. It's just not. It's not going to have much in the few. So, buy yourself some land. Hook up with some brothers and some sisters. Go off grid. Learn how to live off grid. Learn how to live without eating a lot. These are things that we have to start doing because the stress and the trauma is coming from being plugged in. You gotta pay this bill. We running. Gotta pay that. Gotta pay the cable. Gotta pay the light bill. Gotta pay this. Gotta pay that. Now you got 5 children and they need stuff. That's just crazy. That's where the stress is. That's where the stress is. I don't want the stress. I don't want this. I don't want this any longer. I can't go any further in this way. So, do what you have to do to survive. Get your survival kit in order. Get your water system in order. Make sure you have your first aid in order. Make sure you have all of your documents in order. Birth certificates, your insurance, rental insurance, your insurance, your life, all of that stuff needs to be somewhere that you can access it, okay? And in a waterproof type thing. In case you have to move off quickly, you have to move from your homes, you got to have a to-go bag that each person in your family has already packed. It needs to be packed. Because to go means to go. It doesn't mean to go and pack. It don't mean that. It means to go to go. That means something took place. It's jumping off now. I got my bag already packed. They already in the closet, up in the front by the door for the whole family. Get the bags. Let's go. We ain't got time. Okay? We got to move. It's survival of the fittest. And I don't care how cute you are. I don't care how much money you got. If you are not prepared, you are not going to survive for a very long time. You won't. So we're going to have to get our homes in order. We got to get these children in order. They is just out of order right now. These children, ooh, Lord, I am so glad I don't have no small children. I don't have no children in school. I am so grateful for that. But if you do, on that note, oh my word, these are views of mine, all right, and no one else's. If I had children in the school system, I would take them out immediately. ASAP. I would take my children up out of the school system immediately. Link up with some sisters. Homeschool your children. You do not need a degree to do that. We are the first mothers, doctors, lawyers, the judge, and the daggone jury. You see, mothers, we don't need permission from nobody to teach and train our children. We don't need anyone's permission. Don't let nobody tell you you need to have a degree. You can't do it. You can't. No. You better save your children's lives. They're begging you because they are being traumatized in school. The best children now are turning into something monsters. They can't help but to. How much you think they can take before they like, these fools, I can't take it. Now then they start acting up. Your children don't want to be there. They tell you every day, Mommy, I don't want to go to school. I don't want to go to that class. I don't want to be in that class. They're jumping all over the place, cussing out the teacher, spitting, playing music, doing all kind of stuff. And the teacher isn't saying anything. Yeah, the teacher isn't saying anything. She's just trying to get out alive. He just trying to get out alive. You see what I'm saying? They don't have Mother Shanae no more working up in the school system. You know what I'm saying? Where there ain't none that happening on the watch. Okay? I would take my children up out of these killing fields. They're teaching and training our children things that I don't. It's not a part of the principles of my life, my faith, who I am. And I'd be damned if somebody gonna tell me that I'm not being, I'm anything because of that. No, I don't. I don't want my children being taught these things that they want to teach my little girls and my little boys. You know what I'm saying? That is all right. No, it's not all right. It's not all right. You got churches. Every church should have a school. Every mosque should have a school. Every one of them should have a school. Even if it's just 2 or 3 sisters doing something, brothers. 2 or 3 brothers and sisters doing something to train these children. Even if it's all through the computer. Virtual. They get on the computer to do everything else, staying up all night. Staying up all night, drinking coffee, taking notes, playing video games. Y'all stop playing with me. You hear what I'm saying? So we have to forward on a charge to retrieve our children ASAP. And I'm about to log out because it's late and I got to go. And I just wanted to check in with you. And I'll log back in. If it's the will of this universe, I will be logging back in and we will go through health and healing because we have to reclaim our souls. You all talking about people selling their souls. I see you, I hear you on social media. This one sold their soul. This one, Jay-Z sold they, this one sold they. You're not doing half of what Jay-Z doing for people, for our people, and for people. You done sold your damn soul. Yes, you have. Who have you sold your soul to? That no good woman, that no good man, huh? Who ain't doing nothing for you but bringing you down. You sold your soul. Who have you sold your soul to? While we on everybody dissing our people in the media. I'm so disgusted by it. We don't do that. We don't do that. And all of these talking heads, I'm talking about people who are supposed to be highly intelligent in our community. You don't have nothing else to talk about but somebody else? Nigga, I don't want to hear that. Excuse my language. Ninja, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. I can't eat that. I can't live that. I can't sleep on that. I can't wear that. And you so intelligent that you were on the social media talking about another individual about what they do. You pulling the trigger. You are pulling the trigger on your own brothers and sisters. I don't know what the code is in police language. Is it a 414? I don't know. All my police officers out there, or ex-police officers and lieutenants and all y'all know what I'm talking about. They done pull one of them. They pulling them. I'ma look it up. You see what I'm saying? Stop it. Just stop it. We should be talking about unity. How can we unify? You on social media just getting good about arguing, going back and forth, man. You sick. You sick inside. There's something wrong with you. Okay? So the good news is that there is a way up out of no way. It's gonna be a hard way, but there is a way. And for those who are obedient and keep themselves in an upright manner. I ain't talking about religion. I ain't talking about join this religion, join that religion, do this and do that and do every house messed up right now. Okay? All houses got problems. There's hypocrites in all the damn houses. Every last one of them. And on that note, Lord of mercy, I gotta close this out. It's 57 minutes. I can't go past an hour, Lord. But on that note, those who are in the houses of worship, then you can no longer just keep doing what you're doing. It is up to the followers and the believers to know what is right from wrong. And if anybody is leading you in the wrong direction, okay, the congregation got to come together and say, we're not going. Preacher, teacher, whoever you are, we are not going with you to hell. You can't bring me to hell with you, fool. Because the follower fool, we all die. I'm not saying be disruptive in the house, because them folks got to get checked. There's a way to do everything. You got to follow the protocol. I'm not talking about disrupt the house. Okay? But ain't nobody following no fools, though. So those in authority, please, you need to know this. Ain't nobody following no fools. We've been through too much. We've been too traumatized. Okay? Because at this point in my life, I'm a demon slayer. I'm a hypocrite cremator. You understand? Within myself and without. So, if you're not coming correct, you must reject. So I'm going to log off right now. It was a pleasure coming before you and taking this tea time with you as we take a deep breath in And we relax. I want you to use your breath more. When you're breathing, it automatically calm down your nervous system, okay? Giving you oxygen going to your brain so that you can think through trauma, rationalize better. Just start taking your breath. That's why people start breathing, they get back. They just start breathing on their own. But it's very, very helpful. Just start breathing and relax and release. Okay? So until next time, and in between time, you are hanging out with Black Moses T, and you are inside of the Healing Sanctuary. Peace and hair grease? No. Love. Peace and love. Power to yourself in 2023.